Hello everyone, my name is Cnanners and welcome to the next episode of my Minecraft Let's Play. No, actually not. My name is Alex and welcome to the first... actually I think it's the fourth. Actually gonna check on my other PC. Yeah, it seems to be the fourth episode of the platform game tutorial. And this is recorded on my laptop, of course. You can see the thing. Oh, this is the wrong code. Oh, that was a quick highlight of my latest game actually. I think it's my here. Yes, it is. So I'm just gonna open up my projects, and what we did the last time was that we actually, if we run there, we got this character to fall, and we've got his nose right there. We can move from the left to the right. Is that episode 5? I'm a little confused. I'm actually gonna walk straight into the episode 3, and I'm gonna take a look at the end. Where do I run it? Interesting. Yeah, good. It's the next episode. Perfect. So, when I move from the left to the right, you can see clearly that I like move my character with the awesome little nose. It's gonna be a long episode probably, and my dad's probably gonna get home and like shout like twist and shout. Probably like something like that. Don't really necessarily know, but yeah, it's not necessary to know. Anyway, we're gonna try to find because we've got today we're gonna work with jumping. And what jumping basically is, now I'm not really gonna explain jumping for you, but it's basically like you can press like your W or your space key and your character will jump and then fall down again. So I'm just gonna do it the easy way first, and then I'm just gonna make it more difficult. I'm actually gonna do it the difficult way directly because we're anyway gonna have to change it. So all we need is basically integers. I'm gonna call the first one jumping length, and basically this thing it was just my own game that I'm coding right now. That's why you could see like jumping length and stuff like that in that project too, because when I program platform games I'm basically doing it in this way, just like 100, or I'm actually gonna do that, just like jumping length and stuff like that. And this is basically the jumping length in pixels. And you don't really have to type this. I'm just typing this like as a comment. Also need the jumping integer. Jumping speed will go the same as the falling speed. No, actually, jumping speed equals falling speed, just like that. And what is the movement speed? It's actually 100. Just let me check one thing. Why is the movement speed set to 100? Oh, I see. We didn't get that to work the last time. Is greater than or equal to movement speed. Movement frame. Falling frame. Falling speed. Movement frame. Movement frame. It basically just goes in there directly. And the movement frame must be set to 0. And the movement frame goes plus equals 1. And movement speed, movement speed, movement. How's the movement frame going? What happens if I set that to -1? Just let me give it a try. We're going from -1 right here. Yeah, look at that. Much better. So the only thing you have to do is like do movement frame, movement speed. That's it. What is the FPS set at? It's 1000. I'm actually gonna go for 700. I think that will look a little bit. Or oh no, no. Um, we're basically gonna have to do Gonna sleep. Yeah, if FPS is less than 1000, less than or equal to 1000. No, just less than 1000. No, that's not working. I just Okay, so 1000. That's good as any. So basically, we can now move the character in a great speed. I don't know why it was like that. It was just being a dick, and it thought it was something. So yeah, yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna go and see if up here. So we started with the jumping speed and the falling speed, and we basically need one more thing, and that's the public int jumping frame, and it's gonna equal to 0. Now I hope this works really, because it's kind of important this works. Can we do that with that? Just want to see that it works. Yeah, it does work. Seems like it. Yes, it does. One. So I'm gonna move down in the code, and I'm actually gonna make one more boolean. Public boolean jumping equals true. So basically we got the jumping. We can actually call it in air. No, let's call it jumping. Jumping equals true. And we're gonna do this. If jumping frame is greater than or equal to jumping speed. Zooming speed. um, Jumping speed? Zooming speed. Oh my goodness. Terrible spelling today. um, let's move down in the code again, just to this place. And remember that we gotta type else. We gotta do jumping frame plus equals 1. And we want the jumping speed, or no, frame equals -1. No, 0. And then up here, we actually want to type in hello, I own, not unu. Anyway, that was just stupid, and that's showing my numlock key. Numlock key for the win. Not for the win, but anyway. But if basically jumping frame is greater than or equal to jumping, I think I just did this terribly wrong. Well, no, we're gonna do the jumping frame. We're gonna do this jumping length, and we're gonna delete the jumping speed. And what we're gonna do more instead, because this is gonna be like a different type of code. I'm just gonna explain it to you in a second. We're gonna do this to jumping length, of course, and equals 0. So jumping length equals 0, and the jumping frame is equal to 0 up there, which should be plus equals 1 actually. And here jumping should go false. Oh, is less than. That's how we fix that too. Yeah, so I just solved everything, guys. Just me being silly and stupid and silly. Um, and up here we can then just set this to 0, and I think everything should work right now. No, that didn't make it. Why? What's wrong with these things? Oh. No, it shouldn't. Me being stupid. But here is actually less than or equal to jumping length. Me and my bad ideas just took like 2 minutes just changing that. Anyway, if the jumping frame is less than or equal to the jumping length, we want to do jumping frame plus equals 1, which we've already done, and we want to do character dot y minus equals 1, and here in the falling, we first want to do if jumping is set to false, so you can just type if jumping is not equal to, which is like this. Just like that, but you just remove this little exclamation mark sign if you want to do it the hard way. Which we'll see if this works. Yeah, look at that. Because we set it to true, so look at this. Like, we're like going up first. Anyway, we're just gonna do this. Jumping is set to false, and then we're gonna add a key for it. So up here with our keys, we're gonna do public int key jumping or key jump equals key event dot vk underscore enter. Actually, space. And I actually already had the key for space. You guys must have looked at me like I were something stupid, silly and stupid. So if e dot get key code equals equals key space key jump, and jumping is set to true. Exactly. If falling is equal to true, or is equal to false actually, we can set the jumping to true, else we can't jump in like air. We're not going to do any double jumps kind of stuff. That's actually something I want to add, but not for now. So look at this. Hello, react. No, that didn't look like it worked. Falling is set to false. What's happening to the falling then? Well, the falling should work at least. If we did a falling check, if it contains, well, then falling is false. Do we do any more modifications to it? Nothing more about falling there. Let's try this. So I did it like the wrong way. No, I didn't. Why does it go upward? Oh. Yeah, strange. Odd. Very odd. Maybe we should be able to... Maybe we should be able to... jump... And... Did I do anything wrong? Like... Falling? I'm just gonna try this too. Would be very odd if it works. At least let's check this. No. Just like that. Yeah, at least the box pops up like, hello. Hello. Um, because when jumping is set to true, we thought we're gonna follow it down into the code. If jumping is false, you can do the falling stuff. But if jumping... Yeah, exactly. There we go, look at this. I got the code. And that should be jumping frame instead. Now we've got it. Just need to sure, yeah, okay. Look at that. That's like a real quick jump though, but I think it's okay. Maybe we should change the speed of it a little. I'm actually gonna create a public int jumping speed equals 0. Actually, let's do this. No, let's not do that. Actually, let's do it. I'm actually gonna do over the jumping if falling frame greater than or equal to falling speed, falling no jumping count frame was equals 1. I'm actually gonna change this to jumping stuff instead. Jumping count public int just like that. Then move down in the code until you see the jumping, 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 falling, falling, jumping. Got the jumping right there means that the jumping, yeah. Jumping right count frame plus equals 1, else jumping count frame plus equals 1, count equals 0. There we go. I think I got the code for it right. Whoa. Why? Yeah, there we go. So, if I run this game now, get a little bit slower jumping speed. We got this awesome man with a long nose. We got our mouse cursor following him. Falling down, can't get back up. Awesome. We're actually gonna do one more thing today. We're actually gonna add some side scrolling to it too. And side-scrolling is really simple to do. The only thing we need is basically public int xc equals 0, public int yc, both of them stands for x coordinate and y coordinate, or actually I'm actually going for xs and ys, which stands for x scroll and y scroll. And what I'm gonna do with those is that um, each time the character changes, like frame and stuff, the x scroll is gonna be plus equals 1, and here the xs goes minus equals 1, and then jumping, the ys goes minus equals 1. And what I want to do with those is I actually want to go to my draw method, paint component method, and I'm gonna do with the character x character y. These are for the nose, yeah. So I'm gonna do minus xc, no, xs, and minus ys, and then I'm gonna try to run it. Yeah, I was just trying this for the nose, and basically the nose should just stay at the middle position, which is good. Instead we're going to do the same thing with all of the other parts of the body. Do it for the last nose, and we're going to do it for the character, just like that. And for the floor, no, we're not going to do it for the floor, because the floor is just going to stay there. Sorry. Whoa, just fell. Yeah, sorry, we're going to do it for the floor. Just me thinking like it was some sort of wall things. But it wasn't, so there we go. Look at this. Now we can basically see how long we can walk. Now I don't think he's checking the entire thing. Yes, he is. Good. Whoa, what happened there? Oh, we need to add it to the falling too. So where do we have the falling? 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 We're actually gonna add the characters to the middle then. Just as the last thing. Here's gonna be YC plus equals 1. I don't know why I'm typing YC. I think it's for the monsters in my own game. But you can see, oh, the character is in the middle. Cool. So it means basically that we can jump, we can walk on this little thing. Maybe we should use some sort of like platforming jump game. Jump from platform to platform. Yeah, that's what we should do. Like a running game, it'll just like run automatically, and you have to like jump and stuff. Yeah, that's what we should do. I actually want to adjust the floor height. Floor height 80, 20. And we're actually gonna add some images to this too in the next episode. That's what I'm thinking, like some images, because that's whoa, we're falling down. Because that's what the game like really misses. Actually, I'm gonna do one more just looking cool kind of thing. So that's in the draw method. Everything's gonna be into the draw method, and it's gonna be outside the objects defined. Actually, we do have an in-game thing. No, we don't. Public boolean in-game equals true. Just know if we're in the game, so we can create like a little launcher for it too later on. I really want to continue this series on. Then guys can like download this game and play it, and you'll get the source code in the last video, like usually. Um, but I actually want to add this to right here while running. Actually, outside that, if no, if in game equals true, I think that leads to that. Yeah, it does. Cool. If in game. Yes, that works. That seems to work perfect. That's how I want it. Yeah, there we go. Then, if we would have set that to false, we can basically now pause the game. So now the game is paused. Perfect. I'm actually going to add a pause button too in this episode. So we're going to do a little public int key pause equals key event dot vk underscore p, and here if e dot get key code equals equals key pause if in game equals true, else so, well, if it's true in game, it's going to be false, and else it's going to be true. Look at this. So then I want to add a little text to if you pause it. So if the game is paused, and if in game equals false, we want to do g dot draw string null. No, sorry. 10 20. And g dot set color dot red. Then we're gonna do one last thing. We're gonna add some stars to the background just to make it look nice. Post. So it basically says post when it's paused, and when it's unpaused, it's basically not. Peach unpaused, cool. So, now I'm gonna add some stars to the background just to make everything look super nice. So, basically, point star equals new int, no, equals new point. I want 100 stars. Won't be too hard to render. And right here, we actually want to create a random, actually outside this loop. Random equals new random, actually raw. We actually need to import something called the Java util. If you haven't used the Java util yet, it's basically uh, it's just a Java jar file which you're importing like a lot of other classes from. Like now we're using the scanner or the random. It basically generates random stuff. Oh, sorry, I haven't really been explaining this tutorial. Haven't been really much to explain. Like I've said that I'm setting this to false and this is doing this and like, so I think it's okay. So basically what we want to do is we want to type in star I equals new point, and we want ra dot next int, and we want to type in right here, we want to type in 200, actually aa dot width, and then ra dot next int a dot height, just like that. Then after that we want to draw them out. Actually, I'm gonna have to do this in a separate method. Sorry. um, into the define objects maybe. Yeah, that's good as any. I'll just define, do the like that. And then I gotta do public point star. And with this point star, this star, we want to do oh, what are we gonna do with it? We're gonna move down here star. I'm sure it exists. No, I'm pretty sure that should work, actually. Yeah, it does. Perfect. So then we randomize some stars. These are actually gonna be rectangles. And I'm gonna change this to rectangle, I know. And I want an integer called public int current star size, which is basically the size for the current star. And so each time we're doing this, we're doing this star size equals ra dot next int, it should be hello. I'm gonna put in 5 as a maximum. These are, by the way, maximums for how much it can like randomize to the, like the highest point where it like stops and it just goes down, 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 and down, and then like that is the maximum amount of things it can be in this randomization, so to say. And yeah, I want to type in current star size, current star size. And by the way, I'm using this variable because I don't want them to be like different sizes. Like the width is like two times bigger as the height of the star. And they will look very strange. What I'd like to do now is that for int I equals 0, I'll slice in star dot length I plus plus. Basically want to do star I equal, no, g dot fill 3D rect star.x star I dot y with height true. And this is basically if the rectangle should be like raised, because we're using the 3D rectangle, and it's not like as awesome as you might think. It's more like just a little bit higher, like g dot set color dot white. That actually took me quite some time to just finish these stars. Now we're in space. Look at that. I think it looks amazing. I actually like the stars to move too, so it's me and my OCD kind of things. Need the stars to move, adding minus y, and I hope you learn like some designing kind of stuff too, and some tricks and tips and stuff around Java in this tutorial too. I'm actually going to do, where do I have the stars? We've got them right here. On the a dot height times 2. So whatever it generates is just gonna have like times 2 thing. Now we got stars over the entire thing. Almost. So basically minus a dot width divided by 2 minus a dot height divided by 2. There we go. Now we got stars over the entire thing. Cool. So we got our white awesome little character right here. Oh, that was a big jump. How did I do that? Like some sort of double jump thing. Wow, like space jump things. I don't know how I did them though, but that's not important. So that's the end of this tutorial, guys. I hope you enjoyed it though. But in the next tutorial, we will add some. You know my idea now that this character just gonna like keep running and keep running. And you're just gonna have to like jump. So we're gonna add some images, and we are going to add the characters so that he just keeps running in one way, and a game over. So if he falls down like too far down, your character will actually die. It's gonna be very, very interesting. So thanks for watching, everybody, and I will see you again the next time. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.